When George first came into the team in 1994, he was a bit of a surprise packet because no one had so much heard of him, but he impressed everyone really quickly with his professionalism and his focus and his determination.
I remember Kearnsey and Timmy Gavin pulling me aside early in my career and just saying, you've got to be more authoritative, you've got to boss us around the field, and if you don't do that, you're not doing your job. So that only seems like yesterday, those lessons. And then here we are, and I'm sort of imparting the same sort of lessons on the new brigade.
George is a player who brings a great deal of intensity to the way he plays. He brings that to any team he plays with. He also gives the team confidence.
He has been the epitome of a professional player, so he is the standard that everyone wants to get to. And once you get to play with him and once you get to experience what he can do and how he does it, I think it changes you.
He's got his eye on winning here in Sydney before he goes out, and then hopefully wanting to end on a high at a World Cup. You know, for me it's great to have competitors like that in the game.
Everyone who's managed to play for the Wallabies in the last 10 years has probably been affected by the way he goes about his business. So, you know, without him I don't think the team would be as professional or as successful as it has been. I mean, I watched the game live and I just thought it was the greatest thing ever at the time. Since then, plenty of things have surpassed it.
If you go back and look through the annals of Australian rugby history, it was the greatest tackle in 1,000 years.
It's funny, I wish he could still move as quick as what he did then. But to say that, mate, he plays football at a tremendous speed and passion for the game.
Bernie's an opposing coach's nightmare, because he's got that attitude and that ability to turn a game. You don't know what he's going to do. In fact, I know. He doesn't know what he's going to do most of the time.
His ability to read the game in a good situation, in a bad situation, and to get the team on the front foot. And I've never seen anybody like that.
Gregan, drop goal from Larkham. Up it goes. Could you believe it? Oh, it's a magnificent kick.
You still get him at training and throw him the ball about 45 out, a bit to the right, and he's no chance.
You know, and he's trying to show that he can do it again all the time, but he can't do it at training, I know that.
He hasn't hit a field goal like it since.
The best drop goal that's ever been seen in Australian rugby, I think.
The drop goal that ripped my heart out in '99 still irks me every time I play against him.
I can't really live it up. I can't talk it up as though, you know, how good was that, because it really was just a fluke.
I think it's going to be a huge amount of emotion on both sides. A huge opportunity for these young boys to put their hands up for a World Cup place, and a huge amount of emotion for Australian rugby to see those two icons playing their last game in Australia.
It'll be a huge loss for Australian rugby. You know, they're two genuine legends of the game still playing in the game.
It won't be the sole motivation, but in the back of your mind you'll be thinking that these guys are giving a lot to the game, and you know, if there's anything that you can give back, that would be nice for them.
They deserve everything, so for us to send them out in a high this weekend, especially their last test in Australia, is a moment that I'll never forget, and hopefully we can do it and do it well for them.
Yes, the message is clear. Send Gregan and Larkham out as winners in their last home